Well, we're going to talk about some animals at the farm today, but let's start off by singing our hello song. So let's all stand up and we'll sing if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands.
If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. Stomp, stomp. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, stomp your feet. If you're happy and you know it, spin around. Whee! Spin around. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, spin around. If you're happy and you know it, sit right down. If you're happy and you know it, sit right down. If you're happy and you know it and you really want to show it. If you're happy and you know it, sit right down.
Great job, everyone. All right, we're going to start out read this book. It's a funny book. It's called The Cow Said Neigh. Is that what cows say?
No.
No. And this book was written by Rory. There once was a cow in a barn who could see a horse in a field who ran wild and free. If I were a horse, I could run free all day. And the cow opened his mouth and let out a big neigh. The horse heard the cow and he looked in the pond at the duck with the bill who swam all day long. If I were a duck, bet they'd stay off my back. And the horse reared back and out came a, what do you think he's going to say? Quack! The duck heard the horse and he saw the sheep with a big winter coat 2 inches deep. If I were a sheep, that would be good. And the duck said, what's he going to say like the sheep? What does sheep say? As loud as he could. The sheep heard the duck and he looked at the pig, using his nose in the deep mud to dig. If I were a pig, I could dig with my snout. And the sheep opened his mouth and what do pigs say? And then oink came out. That's right.
Got them all. Oink, oink.
The pig heard the sheep and he looked in the yard at the dog on the porch who proudly stood guard. If I were a dog, I bet I could be tough. And the pig wiggled his tail and let out a ruff. The dog heard the pig and he looked in the house at the cat on the rug that was chasing a mouse. If I were a cat, I'd be inside right now. And the dog opened his mouth and let out a, what'd your cat say? pig. Moo. The end. All right, everybody, let's stand up. We're going to sing a song. I bet you know this one. We're going to sing Old MacDonald. Some pictures to help us out as we sing along. So we have our, what's this? Can anyone tell me? A barn. And we have some veggies in the fields. And our farmer, Old MacDonald's at his barn. All right, so we're going to sing along, and as I put up a new animal, we can say what the animal says. Old MacDonald
had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a chicken, E-I-E-I-O.
with a bok here and a
Bok, bok there, here bok, there bok, everywhere bok, bok. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a sheep, E-I-E-I-O. With a ba-ba here and a ba-ba there, here ba, there ba, everywhere ba-ba. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a cow, E-I-E-I-O. With a moo-moo here and a moo-moo there, here moo, there moo, everywhere moo-moo. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a horse, E-I-E-I-O. With a neigh, neigh here and a neigh, neigh there, here neigh, there neigh, everywhere neigh, neigh. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a E-I-E-I-O. With a quack, quack here and a quack, quack there, here quack, there quack, everywhere quack, quack. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
All right, this is the last one. Old
MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O. And on that farm he had a turkey, E-I-E-I-O. With a gobble, gobble here and a gobble, gobble there, here gobble, there gobble, everywhere gobble, gobble. Old MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O.
Another book. This one is called Spot Goes to the Farm. It was written by Eric Hill. Anyone tell me what kind of animal is Spot? He's this one. He's a dog. And who's he with here on the front? Who else is on the cover? A chicken. A chicken. That's right. All right, so Spot's dad said, I have some baby animals to show you, Spot. Let me find them, Dad, says Spot. Let's go find some baby animals.
He needs the board, Miss Sarah. was his name. Oh.
There was a farmer
Who had a dog and Bingo was his name. Oh. Oh. Oh, and Bingo was his name. Oh.
Alright, this time we're going to clap only. We're not going to sing any of the letters. There was a farmer
Who had a dog and Bingo was his name. Oh. And Bingo was his name. Oh. Good job.
Alright, let's go to the stick Can you put your lipstick back in the box? You think you may have it? Thank you. Alright, before we end story time, I have a couple of announcements to share with everybody. First of all, if you were here last week and you painted something and you haven't picked up your painting yet, I have them on that table in the back. That first row should be from Wednesday. The second row should be from Thursday to make it a little bit easier to find them. Also, if you didn't sign in on your way in, if you could please sign in on your way out, that would be a big help to me. And on Saturday, we have a student from UNC coming down to do a science experiment with us at Science Explorers, which is aimed at preschoolers and early elementary schoolers. So if you have any questions about Science Explorers, I'd be happy to talk to you about it once story time is over. But let's stand up, we'll sing our goodbye song. Wave and sing goodbye.
We wave and sing goodbye. With our friends it's story time. We wave and sing goodbye.
We clap and sing goodbye.
We clap and sing goodbye. With our friends it's story time. We clap and sing goodbye. We stomp and sing goodbye. We stomp and sing goodbye. With our friends it's story time. We stomp and sing goodbye.
Smile and sing goodbye.
We smile and sing goodbye. With our friends it's story time. We smile and sing goodbye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
I love it.